am addicted to my smartphone. I'll admit it to different degrees. But in this article, it points out all the good things that we can get stuff done in our spare time. But that also that now, and that people can work from home and work mobile anywhere, anytime. But also that comes along with that, everybody is on call. It used to be only doctors that were on call, but now everybody is on call. And there's also the part that your work starts to invade your home life. Talk a little bit more about all that dynamic, being slaves to your smartphone.
Yeah. So I mean, the smartphone has wonderful benefits. My whole point is, can we reap the benefits, but also manage these unintended negative consequences that now we're expected to be on anytime, anywhere that people can find us, and a lot of that has to do with our own interactions and expectations, even internal to our organizations, and that's where there's tremendous opportunity for us to really begin to rethink this behavior.
Before we get to more of the business end of it, let me ask you about, you bring up a smartphone addict. What is a smartphone addict?
So I talk more generally, I think, about successaholics versus workaholics, and how we become addicted to that which we're valued for. And so the smartphone addict is someone who's become addicted to using their smartphone because I think of all the positive reinforcement we get, which can be from our bosses, from our peers, from ourselves, and we become so addicted to that flashing red light.
And you bring up in your book, when you talk about a smartphone addict and being addicted, the questions of what are we actually addicted to? And I think you raise a very interesting point that I fully agree with, that we're addicted to success. We're addicted to recognition, not necessarily the work itself, correct?
Yeah. I mean, I think that's what I discovered. A lot of people said, I don't want to turn off. Why would we want to do this? I love my work. I want to always be connected. I want to be able to check in at those moments. And yet what we found is if you actually are rewarded for not doing those things, as opposed to, in some sense, implicitly being rewarded for it, people change their behavior and they actually feel better about working in these other ways where they do turn off.